All right, so here we go. Yes, the First Descendant just received a brand new patch. A lot going on here, but that's not all because they just gave us some new information about what to expect for the Week 5 update. We're going to go over everything they said here and a bunch of other stuff. And yes, some comments and feedback from the community as always and your top comments. But let's dive into the actual blog post, shall we? So we're going to go ahead and scroll on down here. It goes on to say this content improvements. This is live right now, by the way. Module storage limit has been increased from 1,000 to 1,500. That is a nice change right there. Cooldown for Valky's strategic outpost has been reduced from 5 minutes to 1 minute. I see a lot of people celebrating this one, especially. Then spawning time between monster respawn has been increased, and the reward amount has been adjusted at the Valky's strategic outpost. Now, void fragments will now drop when defeating monsters in special operations. There will be the most void fragment drops at the special operation neutralize void experiment. There you have it, the more you know. And using mark for rest, item obtained from special operation will grant 10 times the usual amount of gold. When mark for rest is used from consumable tab, it will convert to 100,000 gold, and high value mark for rest will convert to 1 million gold. Now we have some director's comments about this. It says, with adjustment, the reward amount of Fortress Outpost has been reduced. However, to ensure that Valby Run remains a popular hunting ground like Ambush Point and Refined Run, we have set the reward efficiency significantly higher than originally intended. We hope to provide numerous farming spots in the First Descendant, each with unique characteristics and usefulness to different descendants. Instead of reverting Valby Run to its original design intent, we have adjusted it to offer similar efficiency to high reward hunting grounds. Nice. Additionally, we have shortened the cooldowns for all outposts so the players can play them more frequently without deliberately failing and no longer needing to search for outposts with shorter cooldowns by moving around the map. We have also added gold rewards to special operations and adjusted 4 types of void fragments to be randomly dropped, allowing players to choose and utilize various hunting grounds. And then they wrap it up by saying that they want to continue to improve farming and, of course, the experience in the First Descendant. But really, you know what? Kudos to the dev team for this one. They are absolutely nailing it in so many ways. I've never seen such responsiveness from a dev team, and they're really on point with how they are communicating so far. But you know what? Let's talk about the Week 5 update. This will be releasing in early August. I believe it's just like August 1st. But check it out right here. It goes on to say the following. Week 5 update preview. Greetings. This is the First Descendant director. Along with the patch notes, we have prepared information. All right. So it says Sea of Emerald, Ultimate Valby. Finally, the Magisters have completed the ultimate project for Valby. The ultimate equipment called the Sea of Emerald has fulfilled Valby's long-held desires. It is a nano suit that replicates Valby's former body color and texture. Although covered in a thin layer, Valby feels like regaining a long-forgotten part of herself. I wish we could see, you know, what it looks like. It would be really cool if they could showcase that. It's kind of a bummer they aren't showing it. But anyway, yeah, they continue saying this. Ultimate Valby's modification modules as well. So Spiral Tidal Wave replaces the Bubble Bullet, which was difficult to aim, with a projectile that flies straight. Spiral Tidal Wave attracts the impurities of Gluttony, making it an excellent choice for intercepting Gluttony. Oh, wow. I can't believe they're doing this. Oh, this is very interesting. Now it says Hydro Pressure Bomb. Instead of plop plop, it leaps forward and deals damage to enemies around the landing area. The more enemies in the, what does it say, laundry state, the more powerful the damage, making Hydro Pressure Bomb a strong finishing blow. Instead of diving into the water, leap joyfully forward. Yeah, so sounds like some really cool changes to Valby for sure. So that's nice to see that they're fine-tuning the actual gameplay of the Descendants. Nice. I wasn't expecting them to do any adjustments this soon so quickly. Now, also, a new Descendant Luna is, of course, coming up here. They say this, the mad artist Lunas has returned to Albion after a long, wandering performance. Luna's synthesizer gun becomes more powerful when fired in rhythm, enhancing allies' abilities based on the performance. When Luna dances to upbeat music, allies' skill power increases, and when dancing to relaxing music, allies' mentality recovers and resource consumption decreases. Invite everyone to Luna's concert. Unfortunately for Vergus, it will be their last stage, but Luna's performance is just beginning. All right, so let's talk more about Luna's modifications here. It says Nimble Footsteps. Enhance Luna's mobility and amplifies the effect range of her performance, allowing her to more effectively provide ally support. Noise Surge transforms Luna from a supporter to a combat dealer, dashes towards enemies in rhythm, dealing damage to nearby enemies when the inspiration gauge is full, summons a stage to recover mental strength and shields, provide enemies with a terrifying musical experience with Noise Surge. Yeah, I did not expect them to take this path with the Descendants. I guess this character is similar to another character in Warframe that's a musical character. So those of you that have played Warframe might be kind of familiar with this gameplay as well. And then we have Gluttony. It says the mutated Devourer type Gluttony is a giant that indulges in void energy. It is equipped with systems to mine void energy and a cooling system to cool the heat generated during this process. To counter Gluttony, you need measures to withstand its cooling performance and the judgment to exploit its greedy temperament, intercept Gluttony, and collect the new ultimate weapons and external components. Yeah, this is actually a fairly good update because, yes, as they mentioned, we are getting new ultimate weapon. This is going to be called the Peace Meditator. Now, when meditation is necessary to bring peace to Igris, the new ultimate weapon, Peace Meditator, is the perfect solution. Again, I do wish we had images or like some sort of, GIF or little video tease. That would have been cool. Now, it says, this powerful hand cannon is effective even with single shots, but can unleash a burst of bullets to deliver powerful firepower under the right conditions. Now, we got the new ultimate module, Arch Concretion, which increases defense and mentality when using skills, but decreases movement speed and attack power. It is particularly useful for Luna and Ajax and can be a good choice for players who want stable skill use. Your choices are free. Combine various modules to create your own unique build. Now, they did go over some balance adjustments. They go on to say this, in the Week 5 update, we have decided to make balance adjustments for some Descendants and ultimate weapons. First, we are adjusting Valby, Blair, and Freyna, who use AoE as their main skills. We hope to see those Descendants more effectively dominate the battlefield, creating large AoE zones and leisurely watching enemies fall from the rear. Look forward to improved performance for these wide range covering Descendants. Now, additionally, there will be improvements to ultimate weapons that enhance critical hit chances and damage. Enduring Legacy Machine Gun, Secret Garden, Tactical Rifle, and Nazistra's Devotion Hand Cannon will be improved to boost or boast more powerful firepower with critical settings. Moreover, Greg's Reverse Fate, which is a tactical rifle, will be adjusted to activate its unique effect in more chances. We are also improving the functionality of single shot weapons, allowing players to choose between single shot and rapid fire modes. Please look forward to it. Dude, I love the sound of that. Lately, I've been getting more and more into some of the single shot weapons, so that sounds really, really cool. Also, they say this lastly, there will also be more improvements for convenience to be included in the Week 5 update, plus new cosmetics that many players have been waiting for will be out, so please just wait one more week. Yeah, so some new content to look forward to here in the very near future. I'm actually kind of curious to see what these new cosmetics will be as well. We haven't seen any pictures or images teasing this stuff. It'd be cool if they can start posting that out on Twitter to give us some sort of idea. I really am also wanting to see what the new Ultimate Valby looks like as well. But we also have some of the community chiming in here. It says this, when used during special operations instead of elsewhere, sound like they decided Spec Ops were underperforming compared to other activities since they got both the 10 times gold multiplier and void fragments added to the rewards. This is important. Some of you might need to know this, as special operations are the defend resources and block mining type missions, right? And the answer is, of course, correct. So you're definitely going to want to revisit those and check those out for sure. But someone also said this right here. Finally, I'm free from the race. The Valby 500 has officially come to a close. But hey, it still sounds like you can definitely utilize that farming area still. So there's that. Now, there's this one right here. It says, anyone feel like the stabilizers don't do anything? I've gotten lucky only once using a stabilizer. Today, I used 5 so far for the Ultimate Ajax code and nothing. Many of the people I played with so far have never gotten lucky using a stabilizer. Anyone else feel the same? 1,000 upvotes, and it says this, they definitely do. They increase the level of disappointment. Yeah, so again, maybe this will be adjusted, but some people also want Nil to be a Descendant. I think that would be very, very cool. 1,500 upvotes We have this. I agree, but she isn't wearing heels, so I'm not holding my breath. All the female playable characters wear some kind of heels, but that's where customization comes in. Ajax has heels too. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty funny. But it's time to go over your top comments for my most recent First Descendant video. So be sure to leave a comment down below. Could end up right here in a future video. So let's do this. First comment is, do any of you bump into each other awkwardly? Yeah, this is why there is like a practical petition to get rid of collisions in this game. Now, we also have this. I'm actually cool with them adjusting it. I almost fell asleep doing the farm yesterday. It gets boring as hell running in circles. So it seems like you guys really don't mind it. And then we have, everyone was just praising Nexon for not nerfing this. I know. But there are some comments stating, hey, like this one right here, if I can scroll down, hey, it's not a nerf, it's a fix. So many people telling me it's not a nerf, it was never intended by default. It's the only outpost having this drop rate, so it's easy to see it's not meant to be like that. I agree, you know? Yeah, I totally get where you guys are coming from, and I'm glad that the community hasn't been like overly like angry about this, you know, because a lot of times I've covered games, the community just absolutely goes crazy and says, hey, you've absolutely destroyed my favorite farming location. But with this game and how the dev teams treat their community, it's so different. And I think that's one thing that is making the difference. Yes, they did adjust this. Some people call it a nerf, and it's clearly not. It is a fix. But at the same time, they're buffing other elements of the game, and they're bringing some really cool things forward with the game as well, and making actual adjustments, very cool adjustments to characters as well. So you can see how they're really doing a great job managing this sort of thing. Also, yeah, I kind of skipped over a comment here, so let me back that up here. It says this, Glay is my main right now, mostly because I'm sick of hearing the "my shield is down" voice lines, but I still want to keep the battle voices on. She also perfectly fits my playstyle. She's probably the next one I'm going to unlock. She sounds really, really cool. But yeah, we'll see. Right now, I am currently playing Valby, and I have bounced back to Viessa. I just love that Viessa. I love her gameplay style, the cold stuff, and being able to slow enemies like that. It's just so badass to me. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned here for more First Descendant news and updates. I have you guys covered, and I will see you all next time. Take care.